Welcome to the latest episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning entertainment-based program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texas.
King of the Road. Thanks for watching the latest King of the Road Show in HD. I'm Jim King with a reminder to stream the all-new King's Country internet radio station for the best country music mix on the planet 24/7 at kingscountry.net. By the way, I'm very pleased to report that we just celebrated the first anniversary of our great new station. The all-new King's Country was launched by legendary radio program director Mickey Ashworth and me on Independence Day 2011 with the Southeast Texas listener in mind. Stream us for a while at kingscountry.net, and we're sure you'll agree that we're a much better alternative for area country fans. Stream us at home or work on your PC or on the go with your smartphone at kingscountry.net. Sponsored by the Logon Cafe and Guideco Technologies in Beaumont. Stay with me as usual. We have a jam-packed half hour ahead. During the next 30 minutes, we'll gaze in the rear view at the recent Bringing Back Memories car show in Beaumont. We'll also wear Lionel Richie and Billy Currington's new music video, Just For You, on King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Starvin' Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont. But first, we'll cruise back to Golden Triangle Raceway Park in Beaumont for the thrills and spills of sprint car racing.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the game.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
A huge crowd turned out to watch the recent ASCS Sprint Cars at Golden Triangle Raceway Park in Beaumont, where action is the attraction.
Great flag is back out. We are underway. Down the back stretch, quick to the turn 3 and 4. It is the number 30X of Beat Elliott out in front, followed by Ray Alleghonic in the second spot. Aaron Reitzel now working on the Rookie of the Year candidate, Van Barkum. Van Barkum slips. Here comes the 87 of Aaron Reitzel up to the third spot. Chris Sweeney now takes the fourth spot away. Out in front, Bean Elliott now with about a 5-car length advantage back to Ray Allen Kohonic. Ray Allen Kohonic, two-time series champion here of the Gulf South Series. Bean Elliott leading over Ray Allen Kohonic down the backstretch in the turns 3 and 4. Elliott off turn 4 down the cross flags. Halfway home. Kohonic trying to reel in the 30X of Bean Elliott, just not able to do so right this moment. Off turn number 4 down the front stretch as the laps continue to tick down here in our Gulf South first heat. This next time by going to have the signal. 2 laps to go this time by for Bean Elliott out in front of Ray Allen Kohonic. White flag is down. 1 more lap to go as Elliott continues to pace the field out in front for the final time. Here he beats the scene off of turn number 4 down the front stretch to the win. Kohonic in the second spot.
Of course, the limited modifieds are also crowd favorites at Golden Triangle Raceway Park in Beaumont.
And here we go, folks. Down the front stretch, green flag is a flying. And it's Howard Willis going to lead us down to the turns 1 and 2. Stacked double file from there back to the 5th spot. Willis out in front of Josh Ferguson. Eddie Holly rides in the 3rd spot, and that's where the battle begins. The 14K of Stanley Crayley peeking down low. Now gets a challenge from the inside from Randy Bridges. We now settle down single file for just a moment as they enter turns 3 and 4. Willis out in front. Motoring away from the field right now, Ferguson in the 2nd spot. Eddie Holly rides 3rd, and Crayley in your 4th spot. That's your breakaway. Tell you what, Willis looks to have lost the handle on that race machine. Here comes Josh Ferguson. Ferguson now peaking low off corner number 4. Does Ferguson have something in the cards here for the number 51 of Howard Willis? Now Ferguson drives it in a little bit higher, trying to get that run. He's got 2 laps to try to get the job done. Rational Racing right now trying to pull off here a nice victory here in the heat. He's all over the back bumper. But time, folks, like sand in the hourglass, about to run out. White flag is out and 1 more lap to go. Willis doing an incredible job protecting, but here comes Josh Ferguson. Ferguson down to the bottom, down in turns 3 and 4, takes the lead away off turn 4. Fergie says, it's mine, it's all mine. He takes the win over Howard Willis. And going green this time by Bo Smith. Basically was shot out of a rocket that time on the start. Takes a nice gap out in front, does Bo Smith, followed by Crockett in second. Third is Roger Oakes. Fourth is Gary Watson. Fifth is Shannon Tankersley. You'll watch Tankersley. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to try to find an outside groove here early. If not, you'll find him scattering and finding something through the middle. Right now, there's 1 groove for these drivers. You can see them working in that groove, not able to really move around right now and find multiple grooves in the racing surface. You make the best of what you've got right now and get it while the getting is good. Gary Watson slips, opens the door, and into the door comes the 0 of Shannon Tankersley. So that's the way you change positions right now. If the driver in front of you makes the mistake, you've got to be right there to capitalize on it. White flag comes down for Bo Smith. Bruce Crockett holding on steadily in the second spot. Shannon Tankersley trying to wait, maybe play a good move here off turn 4. Checkered flag comes down to Smith. He takes the win. Crockett to second, Oakes to third, Tankersley to fourth, and Gary Watson rounds out the top 5.
Bo Smith, fantastic race, man. You really had a powerful finish and actually strong the entire race, heat.
Thank you very much. Car handled real good. When you start out on the front of the race, it's a lot easier than having to battle other cars behind you.
You're obviously not a rookie. You've done quite a few races, haven't you?
I have. We've raced a lot here, and I kind of took a 10-year off and finished raising my son, and he's raised in college now, so it's time to get back to racing.
Midlife crisis, maybe?
I don't know. It's always been in my blood, so,
yeah.
You know.
How old were you when you started?
I was actually 15 years old.
What other things do you do there in Texas City? Do you have a day job?
I have a day job. I do air conditioning and heating, and have my own company, Golden Eagle, and we try to fish when we're not racing, so.
Pretty sure the number 51 car is not air conditioned, is it?
No, it isn't. In fact, we were sitting there getting ready to race, and it was pretty hot until we started getting some air around us.
I imagine it's really a rush driving one of these cars, isn't it?
It really is. It gets your adrenaline going real high, and a lot of things happen so fast you don't even really remember what happened out there sometimes.
Green flag is out, and we're underway. Whoa! Scotty McDonald scaring us up here in the booth. Logan Bledsoe out in front, followed by the 15T of Travis Elliott. Greg Rylett in the third spot. Wes Miller, though, trying to make up some ground in the fourth spot. No change in the top 5. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Gotta believe Showtime Furnishing loving this off turn 4. Checkered flag down for Logan Bledsoe.
ASCS Sprints, Logan Bledsoe, great heat, man.
Thank you.
You won in convincing fashion. Must feel pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it feels good. We finally got the car cleared up. All last year and this year until about a couple races ago, I couldn't even finish a race. I've been in these things about 3 years. I think I've probably finished about 10 races just from the problems we've been having. And a couple races ago, I think we finally figured it out, and I'm finally getting a hold of the car, and I can finally drive the car and show what I got.
Well, Logan, Logan Bledsoe from Richmond, Texas. You're 19 years old, and you just mentioned that you've been racing for 3 years. So about the time most people just get their driver's license, you're driving one of these super fast machines here.
Yeah, I mean, I started off in mini sprints. I did restrictors. I only did about 5 races in those, and I decided to move up to A-class because there was only about 2 cars. And that was when I was about 16. And I got in these things about 3 years ago, so that would make me about 17. And like I said, I just hadn't been able to finish too many races, so I hadn't had much experience, but I think I'm just now getting the hang of these things, so I'm finishing some races.
Feels good to win your heat. And just between me and you, does this help you with the girls back home in Richmond, Texas, to be driving one of these sprint cars, ASCS?
No, I mean, I have a girlfriend. I love her, so I don't mess around with too many girls. I like her.
Yeah, too busy racing your vehicles. You got a cool name for racing.
Yeah.
Logan Bledsoe.
Yeah, everybody tells me that.
Lane number 3.
Yeah.
He's got the checker flag.
Yeah, everybody tells me my last name sounds cool on the mic.
All right, Logan, keep it between the ditches, man.
All right, thank you.
Hurry back to Beaumont.
All right, I will. Thank you.
The new Golden Triangle Raceway Park is the place to be for exciting, fast-paced family fun. Only 6 minutes west of Beaumont on Highway 90. Get tickets at the track and for racing schedule or other information, 752-7200, or visit MotoramaSpeedway.com.
It's the King of the Road Show, and still to come, a look in the rear view at the Bringing Back Memories car show in Beaumont. But coming up next, we'll air Lionel Richie and Billy Currington's new music video, Just For You, on King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Starvin' Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.